All right, Libra. Here's your powerful, potent message for September 2026. We got a complete system now. I'll say it again. For those new to my channel, I'm gonna read from 2 booklets. So here's your September message from my messages I channeled. Don't trust in your insecure view or your insecure reactions. Move past the senses. Perfect example I've been having. It's like whenever you truly be yourself, you're literally gonna have a situation where, okay, now this situation's an issue, and now I go over here and it works. Then I have an issue over here, and now I go back to this situation. Now this situation works, or this one's more receptive and helpful than this situation now. That's all it is. Have those modes. But either way, you're perfect for this message. To understand, you could easily be at odds with this person that you're cool with, and cool with the person you're at odds with the next day. It all exchanges. And I think what's perfect is, with Aries being across from you, I think the real key is to maintain yourself through both interactions like they're really not different from each other. I mean, I don't believe that was the point of Aries being across from you. I mean, I think this one's more about identity. You're having yourself, and then you're cooperative. You're a we sign. So anyway, it's funny Aries showed up too. So before I get into your prompts, I'll read Aries' message. That may be helpful. So yes, your message is about not trusting. Is about trusting past the senses. Here's Aries. Remain yourself. Go through your day like nothing is different. We are smoothing out our trust in ourselves. Our emotions must give others a stage to get involved. You are important to others. Know this. So yes, a stage. It's all just a stage. But the beautiful thing is, we don't burn bridges on any sides. We just say, I'll see y'all later. See you later. Yeah, I don't want to talk now. I'll see you later. So now the new thing I'm doing is reading on the prompts. So the messages I just read you, I channeled. The prompts were made by ChatGPT. In the future, I'm going to make, the prompts, though. So the idea was given to me by ChatGPT, though. So these 3 questions I'm going to read on right now. What actually happened? What did I add to it through interpretation? So what actually happened, and what did I add to it through interpretation? Second question is, am I responding to reality or the meaning my insecurity assigned to reality? Third prompt is, can I complete what needs to be done and observe before deciding what something means about my entire life? The third question is kind of funny. I mixed 2 questions in one with that one. But it's still important. So the first question, let's get back to that one. The last thing I'll do is a Celtic cross after all these questions. After I answer the 3 questions, do a Celtic cross, and then you should have a full tailor-made mentality for this month, to where you'll ace the month. You'll be fully armed by the end of this video. I think you're fully armed after the first 5 minutes. I mean, you're already armed now. So what actually happened, and what did I add to it through interpretation? This question is more so about is it our emotions, or is it our emotional, it was a perfect phrase, emotional perception that's actually making the situation more dramatic than it really is. So that's more about, is it what's actually happening, or is it your emotional perception exaggerating? So the first three cards to answer this question. That's what that question's really about, because something could be happening that you're actually making bigger than it really is. So what actually happened, and what did I add to it through interpretation? So all this answer really is just stick through the whole interaction clearly. That's really the answer. Like, clearly be present and scan through the situation, because you might actually assume through your emotions and cause some excitement, some dramatic shit. Yes. Cause or have this belief that you're split, when it's just, you're cool with this energy or this person today, the next week you'll be at odds with this person, and cool with this person the next day. So you're really just catching the patterns, you know, like that's what's so zen, you know, like you actually see, you know what, I ain't gotta do all this, you know, and then you snap that person out of the trance of the routine. That's what we're trying to get to with these messages, you know. You just get so over it, you go, man, I don't fucking care. I know this is simple. I know this is not that ridiculous. From 1 all the way to 10, that's awesome. I believe we're seeing it right now. So keeping your attention from interest straight up to excitement, because this is when it's straight up your ingrained pattern. So now you get to know who is it from initial situation all the way. Well, this will be transformed actually, because you'll actually find out from 1 to 10 who's inserting what emotional perception. And if they're inserting it, you'll be so above it, you'll amaze them by not taking shit from them. Like, so the answer for that first question, what happened and what did I add to it through interpretation? Well, fine. We gotta see what would you add to it usually. What drama? How would you dramatize it? That's a good question to see. Actually, how would you add to this? So whatever existing issue you had with the person, you keep that as a tack, a score, a receipt you got to bring up. And that is the problem. This, what I just described, these two cards represent that. So that's what you would add to it, some past history. When in fact, you can pull some Zen shit, make a very Zen move right now, Zen. You know, and just essentially let it slide in your face. That sounded funny. Just let it be, you know. You'll learn through letting it be. What happened? I'll just write, you'll learn through letting it be. What actually happened? Well, you'll learn what happened. You'll learn through letting it be. Okay. Next question. Am I responding to reality or the meaning my insecurity assigned to reality? So really, that's doing the same thing, you know. For Cancer's message, I told them to beware of becoming a wrecking ball, because the conditions could be good, it's just your emotions that could be the problem. Next question, we have the 3 cards. And what was it about? Are you responding to reality or to the meaning your insecurity assigns to reality? Well, you have some ill will either about this Scorpio or the fact that it's not working out between this person. You know that it's whatever. But you feel like they're over here doing some mischief purposefully, not trying to see underneath the surface. They're letting go of staying somewhere where there was some stuff they could have gained. And it's like, so that means just forego yourself. Yeah. Yeah, it's not the right way to connect with people, like, because they gotta represent all of you, not just a part of you. You can't just like one part of you and then tolerate the other half of you and call it a relationship. It's not. What was I saying? Right? But is that someone responding to their insecurity? Right? Were you responding to your insecurity? Let's see that again. Yeah. So then in this case, a situation is over, actually. The situation's already over. Damn. So then I guess you'd say, yeah, I picked up the first 3 cards, so I gotta watch it back, and it was like the Tower in Reverse, some other shit. Fuck. I picked those up already, though. I didn't. Wasn't really trying. Yep, I picked them up. Fuck. I already picked them up. So I'll just read it again. I should get the same answer. Am I responding to reality or the insecurity I assigned to it? Well, if you want something, though, and you don't have an idea how to get it, and you're still wondering about it, then the answer is where you're stuck with your energy and the Scorpio and Pisces. And it's like, but this energy's not going to shift. You have to not be in this momentum anymore. Yeah, so I guess that's where the problem is. It's because you want something out of the situation, or what's the solution? Yeah, that's wild. You're saying ignore that. Like, don't keep chasing. So you are creating, in this case, you are assigning your insecurity to the reality. So what would you do? Well, yeah, well, it can, at this point, it's like, it's what it is. I mean, it's, you can't respond like that because the fact is it's evident. It's so evident. It's so evident. Like, it's so evident. You just accept. You accept. There we go. Can I complete what needs to be done and observe before deciding what something means about my entire life? So these questions, it's just helping people go through their day and actually let their lives amaze them, because they'll find out that certain things help align other things. So for some reason, we got the Page of Pentacles coming out with you, as in Justice came out. So what help are you trying to give, or do you recognize this person? So can you complete what needs to be done and observe before deciding what something means about your entire life? It's a weird question I ask, because that's the solution to like dealing with something, you know, turning out some other way, or allowing it to turn out how it's going to turn out. And this is keeping it player, keeping it, trusting the game, trusting life, putting trust that life will balance it all out in a way that's good for you, you know, to where, you know, life can be life, to where, all right, well, that was an outcome that's possible. So, but apparently it can balance out. But that's the power of just accepting the conditions, or trusting while in scarcity, or faking it till you make it. You're just knowing that this current condition is not, doesn't say anything about my value, you know. It takes a lot of living to understand, or a lot of reading. A lot of living or a lot of reading to understand. Mixture of both. So, yes, you can go through the day and give your energy and commitment, energy, you know, focus of the day. Yeah, because if you don't acknowledge this, because you're the one defining it as a setback, you know, because when it's just a lesson. Because actually, apparently, what could go down, what can still be invested with this? Hold on. We got Sag. Yeah, so. Nice. Yeah, so whatever this is you got going on, you got Sag. So let's get on to the Celtic cross. So finally, ooh, man. So I can hurry up and get off this camera. Are you serious? Alright. Trying to see the percentage. Let me hurry up. Present energy, challenge. So then it's still going through, trying to figure out, trying to get that understanding. Trying to have it be revealed, have some understanding or some definite situation to be clear. So you do have either this, okay, If it's affecting you, see, mentality available, outcome, best outcome. Yeah, well, either you and this Capricorn got an understanding that, damn, there's fulfillment going on with Aquarius. We got Aquarius and Virgo coming out. Someone already understands you don't got to go back to the past. Capricorn's message is about leaving the past place and past mentalities, focusing on relationships or emotions. So, yeah, so you're going to be in your head about this relationship not being brought back or not going down. But there is still opportunity to look forward, because like life, in one stage, characters exit, characters enter. So one lesson is you'll be at odds with one character, cool with one character, then flip the roles, cool with that character, then at odds with the one you're just cool with. So the real thing, the best thing we can do is just get ahead of these patterns and be true with yourself and be along with all these trends, and that's it. See, realization that this is gonna feel like it's imbalanced, but that's only creating the stage for the balance to come right back in. So either for Leo, got a Leo's coming out. So yeah, just remaining comfortable in this position. So nice. So there's the messages. Get off the camera. For you Libras, your challenge is maintaining confidence, maintaining trust. The only answer is maintaining trust, and then putting to rest any ideas. No need to create ideas, form ideas. You're in the job of just being resourceful and fighting past inner dialogue, inner doubt. Finding out. You're going to find it out. We're going to find out through it all. Dare to find out. Later, Libras, there's your cheat codes. There are your messages. I'm pretty sure I gave you all that you needed. Yes, this is Aquarius messages may be perfect for you, actually. Remain secure in your being. Seek to bridge all gaps. Don't insert emotion. Be professional. Treat your character like it's a business. As in, don't bring emotions into it at all. Know there is a way to make this function smoothly, unorthodoxly. So there you go. Capricorn is let go of familiar places or feelings you've outgrown. Work on these emotions or relationships. Let go of small grudges. You can gain positively. So that's Capricorn's message. Yes. So yeah. Pisces, we know what we felt was against us, and we can still benefit from it now. Even if deception feels near, we can make it work. It's holistic. See all this as holistic. So if it seems like it's against you, know you can make it work. If it feels deceptive, know you can still make it work out well in the end. So later, Libra. There's the cheat codes. With that message, Pisces message, the one about deception being near, it's like it's more of a test, a rite of passage. Trusting yourself and controlling yourself through what feels deceptive. It's actually perfect about what the message really is, because that way you get to find out if you're, throwing in your emotion or if something's working out fairly and, truly, so as it should. And then you balance it out. Make it balanced, right? Get off the camera. Later, Libras. There's your September cheat code, September message for 2026. You're armed. All right, go ace the month.